All right, welcome back, y'all. So before we get started today, I'll fill you in kind of what we're doing. We're gonna be walking this road behind me, taking that down and just kind of still hunting as we go. We're gonna do a lot of walking today. It's about 12:30, a little after 12:30, so we got about 5.5 hours to kind of walk and sit and kind of still hunt our way around this area. This area doesn't get hunted too much because it's usually not open to hunting. So we're gonna give her a shot. Brought out the old smoke pole today. Don't usually do that. I don't usually hunt from the ground either. So this is kind of how I grew up hunting, sitting on the ground, doing a little walking. So we're gonna bring it back to the roots again today, and from the times that I lived up in New York. So we're gonna see if we can get something done today, whether it be a doe or a buck or something, just more meat to put in the freezer. So that being said, let's get started. The Crocs. Well, it figures I'm in the wrong place, wrong time. It's about 20 minutes ago. Of course, my target buck in there shows up at the stand location, but what can you do? Just gonna keep walking in there. Man, as soon as I get done doing that little talk about my buck at my other place, I pick my camera up and I start walking like 3 steps, and there were 2 deer bedded like 20-30 yards from me. Got up and just took off. Gosh dang it, man. Shoot. Well, just means there's deer in the area, so keep walking. Well, that was pretty cool. Just jumped a small buck. Could have easily shot him, but he's just not legal or at least I didn't think he was legal. And this is not the place to take that chance. So, do the right thing. Just let him go. But he didn't seem too terribly spooked. He just kind of trotted off after I jumped him. It's good. It's a good start. 3 deer so far. There's definitely something really big in here. Hopefully we can find him. So basically what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to stay in this swamp and go all the way around and come up the backside of these small pines. It looks super thick up here, and I'm thinking that's where a lot of these deer bed. They can see all through this swamp, so they can definitely see if something's coming, but I haven't heard anything jump yet. And I've tried to walk all the way around and keep the wind going the right direction. We're starting to get into a little bit more hardwoods up here too. So we're gonna walk through here. I'm actually surprised I didn't kick any pigs out or anything. Lots and lots of pig sign in here. But I'm starting to get pretty warm walking. It's probably in the 50s right now. I may even touch 60 right now, so it's a little toasty. I'll probably get up here, definitely sit for a while, maybe do a little bit of calling. But yep, we're gonna get this shot up here. Looks pretty nice. Who knows? Lots and lots of sign back here indicating a real big buck. So you just don't know. So we're gonna sit here and give her a shot. Alright, so as you can see behind me, right here, this gets super thick again. I think this is a real good spot for these deer, especially these mature bugs, to crawl into and become a ghost. I'm thinking if I sit up here on this hill and do some calling, keep the wind in the right direction, we might have a shot at getting something out of there. The second rut is still going on as far as I know. I don't know how strong it is right now. Probably coming to an end here. But I'm hoping walking through here I don't kick anything out yet. It's a little hard self-filming and trying to shoot. I found that out when I kicked the first 2 deer out. But we're gonna get it done today. I have a really good feeling about this. Found somebody's old stand. If it's here, it's probably a good location. Alright, so what I did is I took a huge circle, went in a huge circle around this bedding area. And the small pines, their little transition area. Then there's a piece of hardwoods right here that's kind of up on the ridge, but it's got a bench about halfway down. And they love to walk the benches, kind of staying out of sight. There's literally, the trail is right here to my right, just a couple feet away. And there's an old stand there. There's a stand there up behind me. It kind of in this transition of open tall pines. So obviously it must be good. I saw a bunch of rubs. Looks fresh from this ear through here, and just seems as though they were kind of walking above the swamp, but just below the top of the ridge. and I kind of keep hearing things in the bedding area, so I'm just gonna sit here for probably an hour or so. I might get up and walk again right before last light, or I'll just move somewhere else and then set up. But this looks like a really good spot. I'm gonna throw a couple calls out, see if I can't bring anything in. The wind's good, it's blowing up and away from down here, and essentially I'm kind of just looking back in the direction of where I came from. A lot of times deer, if you even kick them out, which I probably did, because it happens all the time without knowing. So usually what happens, if they get kicked out, they might circle back around, and maybe an hour or so later they'll walk back out, thinking that you've gone. So if you just act like you left, it might work in your advantage. It doesn't work all the time, or nearly as much as I would like, but it is a tactic that I've used and it's worked before. So we're just gonna give it a little while. Probably it's about 3:30, and we'll probably give it an hour and then maybe move. So I'm gonna get set up here. We're gonna watch this. Well, found another nice little spot to set up. Throw out a few more calls, and we'll see what happens. The rain's starting to pick up just slightly, so it might actually be a good thing. There's a nice little transitioning zone right on the other side of this little draw in here. It's kind of thick down low, but it's not that bad. It seems like perfect for them to come off and have to come over to investigate to see what's going on. I'm gonna throw out some doe bleeds, try to stay away from the bucks. Hopefully it'll draw a curious buck in, or maybe a curious doe. Either way, I'm hoping something will walk in. Well, to be continued. I'm gonna come back in here tomorrow morning. Found a good spot to set up in the saddle. So hopefully we'll be able to get it done tomorrow. Lots of fresh sign in there. Fresh. So we'll see if we can get it tomorrow.